Hello everyone, it's June here. I'm showing you today the finished decorated album made from 7-inch basic cards. The previous album you may have seen where I've shown you how I assembled this. So here's the finished decorated album. I have an MDF heart there and some pretty roses, this little flower, some butterflies tucked in places, lace, and some lovely, I don't know what you'd call it, sort of crystal dangly things, and these two cute little cats sitting on a branch. They believe is an MDF, or was it wooden, one of the two, which was brown, and I just added some white gesso on there and then added a little bit of colour using two of the Distress Oxide inks, and I have, that is supposed to be the shape of a heart, but it's a little bit of bling and I like it very much. And on the side I did add the lace on the spine, and I've got these dangly ribbons. I am limited colour wise for the narrow ribbons. I have a mound of the wider ribbons and what have you. Believe me, a mound of ribbons. And then I've used this Tim Holtz charm. I showed you this in last week's Hobbycraft haul. I adore that charm and the other one that was with it. Beautiful. I've just kept the back with the pretty paper on. So when you open it, I haven't really done much to the inside because the papers are so vibrant. I didn't want to go overboard with it. But what I have done is, just let me get this out. I've added some mounting foam on the side of this die cut, and you can put some photos in there. Made this tag and stamped that. I think the stamp was a freebie stamp from one of the magazines. I love this special delivery. That's part of the ephemera pack from Tim Holtz. Obviously on each page, so I'll try not to repeat that, but on each page photographs can be planted there and there, and I have photo mats in each page as well, but there's room for more. I've had these gems, blingy gems, for quite a long time actually. They're by Creative Expressions, and I had a full pack of these. It's a pack of 8 and I've got 8 pages in there, so I thought I would use them. So that's the first page. This is a smaller photo mat in there. And I just popped that one in. And Distressed. This is a topper from the paper pad that I used by Hobbycraft, and I fussy cut that and added the black soot Distress Oxide ink around the edge, and just thought I would pop it in there. Each page has one of these on. I know this is rather bulky, but there's room for it, and I just love that photograph, still from the Tim Holtz ephemera pack. and I'm sure the tower in the background is Blackpool Tower, which is in the UK. I have no idea, but I love it. And it reminds me of when my dad was a young boy with his brother. And this is why I wanted it in the album. And I distressed the edges, put the little frame on, and added the vintage photo, distressing around that as well. Distressed this tag, added some ephemera on there, and put a photo there. This just has the photo mats. The same for here. That's one in there. I'll do that. See, it's the papers are so vibrant and some of them busy. You really don't have to do very much with it. And then finally, last page. I don't know what I'm going to add on this page. I'm keeping this album for myself. So I shall just wait until the right thing jumps out at me, photograph-wise or whatever, and put it on there. So there you are. 7-inch basic cards made into this album. Oh, and I did, sorry, that's clattering on my glass mat. I didn't have a black panel on both inside covers. All I did was distress the back, the edges of the paper with black soaked Distress Oxide. And it was a little bit flimsy, so I added black card and then another paper on top, so these are quite firm now. So there's my 7-inch album made with the blank cards. Hope you like it, and until the next video, take care, happy crafting.